Firstly, welcome everyone over here to be with us and celebrate the great Australia Day today. So, firstly, I would like to introduce myself. Myself, Suraj Tiwari, the Secretary of Geelong Nepalese Association, and then I'm representing on behalf of them and celebrating this auspicious day. Thank you. Firstly, I'll tell you about the emergency exit over here. One on the back side of yours, one on the front side, towards the left corner, and the toilet is just outside. And there are our volunteers from the Geelong Nepalese Association who could assist you if you need any help from them. Please let them know. Thank you. So, firstly, I would like to introduce our chief guest over here. The first chief guest of the tonight is Ms. Libby, Honourable MP Ms. Libby Coker. She is the electorate from the Corangamite. She has been serving as a mayor before being an MP and doing a great community services work towards us. She always believes in bringing the people together and community together and make and build a stronger community. So thank you, Libby. Thank you for being with us. The other chief guest of tonight's function is our Honourable Mr. Chandra, Yonjan, the guardian of our Nepalese community. And the guardian we always say in Nepali, Dai. Dai means guardian, brother. So he has been treating us as a brother since a long ages of time, since the decades and decades, since 20, 30 years. So we heartily welcome him in our function tonight. Thank you. Thank you. Now, we would like to extend our special thanks to our special guest, Mr. Rajesh Acharya from Nepalese Multicultural Society. Rajesh Acharya. Sorry, my bad. So I think you guys will excuse me. So Rajesh Acharya, he has been helping the community for a long time as well. And he is an integral part of Nepalese community. Thank you, Rajesh sir. Thank you very much. And not lost the better, the community builder, our Prem Kandel sir, is also with us today. So he is the Vice President of NRNA and representing NRNA for us today. Thank you. Yes, sorry, Prem sir, today. Thank you very much. So, firstly, I would like to overview the program, how the program flows today. So the very first shot of the program will be our welcome speech from our President, Mr. Narayan Kafle. And then after, there will be a performance from the Australia band. And then after that, we'll have a small thoughts and words shared by our chief guest, Chandra Yonjan sir and Libby Coker ma'am today. And then after, we'll have a couple of other performances as well. And finally, we'll have a good dinner tonight and goodbye and happy celebrate Australia. Thank you. So without making any delay, I would like to invite Mr. Narayan Kafle to come and have in the stage. So the very first, we would like to play the national anthem of Australia. So I would like you all to stand up and give a dignity to the anthem. Thank you.
Beauty rich and rare in him. 어제 스피커 왜 서게 됐네.
So now I would like to invite Mr. Libby to come on the stage and share his few words with us. Thank you.
Sorry guys.
Rita.
Yeah, it's better now. Sorry about inconvenience. Thank you, Shirazi. Good evening, Namaste, and Jojolapa. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owner of country throughout Australia and recognize their ongoing connection to land, water, and culture. I pay my respect to their elder past, present, and emerging. The Libby, Federal Member of Parliament for Corangamite, Honourable Consulate General of Nepal, Chandra, Daju, NADC President, Mr. Rajesh Acharya, I think NRNA President, Vice President, Prem Kandel is not here today. He must be on the way. Here you go. Welcome, Prem Kandel. Our respected Ama is here as well. And friends, brothers, and sisters. It is the great distinct privilege to have you all here today, and I would like to welcome you all in celebration of Australia Day event. Welcome you all. Let me begin by taking a moment to pause and reflect our nation's past, which began more than 65,000 years ago. The impact of European settlements on our first Australians and wave of immigration that have helped us become one of the world's greatest multicultural nations and success stories. As we all knew that 2020 has been a year that none of us expected. Bushfire, floods, and adjustment to COVID world that has certainly had such a huge impact and challenged all of us. On this day, I would like to respect all everyday Australian contribution for everything that all have done and continue to do through the most challenging period that many of us experiencing in our lifetime. Today is a day we can reflect upon and celebrate. Australia is a great nation with great people and home to the one of the oldest living human civilization. As Nepal-born Australian, I believe Australia Day encourages a sense of belonging, relevance, and positivity towards Australia, Australian culture, and the community. I would like to appreciate National Australia Day Council and Australian government for the support to organize this event to celebrate by coming together and connecting with family, friends, and community. So on this Australia Day, as we celebrate, let's continue to look out for each other as we all are part of the story. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your beautiful thoughts. So we'll move to the next part of the program today. So we'll be doing the performance done by the neighbors from Melbourne. They came a long way to give us a performance and enjoy and entertain us today. So I would like to all name us on the stage for the performance. Thank you.
That hurts? छोड़ के हो गया? तिमी स्कुल जानु बेला भयो त अब प्रिपेयर भयो तिमी रेडी स्कुल जानलाई This Friday you need to go to school.
Art class.
गयो?
Thank you, Nepal, for the beautiful performance. Hope you started rolling now. Now our next item will be like the speech from our chief guest and our guy, Mr. Chandra Yonjan over here. I would like to invite him to give and share his views. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Our chief guest, the President of the Nepalese Community, and of course, President NRNA Victoria, and Honourable NRNA Vice President. And I could see Narayan Kafle, and all the artists, and I have been a member of the Geelong Nepalese community where I been here today. What a wonderful move. It's something different. Actually, we noticed in Geelong community today. Nepalese coming all the way from the Himalayan nation and settled here in the second largest city of Victoria, in Geelong. And you being a Nepalese settlement, doing settlement or some of the settlement here are celebrating Australia Day. It's completely different than normally what we celebrate is our Dasai, Bihar, the Nepalese National Day and all. It's something different. So I really like to congratulate and thanks to our Dheeraj Bhai in his leadership. Geelong community has been doing really fantastic job. Thank you. अब यहाँनिर म आइरहेको बेला मलाई अलिकति हाम्रो कम्युनिटीको बारेमा भनिरहनु पर्छ। Geelong community बढिरहेको छ, day by day it is growing. Probably that growing more faster than expected. So we have been visiting in Geelong and participating in this type of यस्तो खालको प्रोग्राममा हामीले भाग लिइरहेका छौँ र अहिले नयाँ विषयहरू मैले देखिरहेको छु। यो एउटा चाहिँ हाम्रो कम्युनिटीको लागि एउटा गौरवको कुरा हो र हामी सेनल भाइसँग नयाँ एउटा त्यो नयाँ ठाउँमा जम्मा भइरहेको छौँ र युनाइटेड कम्युनिटी इज भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट। हामीले एकअर्कामा एकदमै युनाइटेड हुनुपर्छ, एकअर्काले लुक आफ्टर गर्नुपर्छ। एसपेसियल यङ जेनेरेसन तपाईँहरूको नानीहरू एकदमहरू भर्खरै सफल भइराख्नु भएको छ, त्यसले धेरै तपाईँहरू एकदमै युनाइटेड हुनुहोस्, एकअर्कालाई एकदमै हेल्पहरू गर्ने र यहाँको एउटा कल्टी एउटा कल्चरमा चाहिँ भिजेर एकदमै नदीतिर हामीले प्रगतिहरू गर्नुपर्नेछ। तपाईँहरूले एकदमै धेरै प्रगतिहरू पनि गरिराख्नु भएको छ। हाम्रो कम्युनिटी भनेको वान अफ द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइङ इभन इन अस्ट्रेलिया। वी आर वान अफ द फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइङ कम्युनिटी इन अस्ट्रेलिया एन्ड मेलबर्न। सो अब यो तपाईँहरूको हामी जिम्मेवारी छ। यो एउटा चाहिँ अब मैले एकदमै नराम्रो त भन्नु खोजेको होइन, तर अहिले हाम्रो जीवनमा पनि अब त्यो अर्गनाइजेसनहरू आइरहेको मैले देखिरहेको छु र त्यो युनाइटेड कम्युनिटी हुनुको लागि एकदमै आवश्यकता छ। मैले अरू साथीहरूलाई पनि त्यसरी नै सम्झिरहेको छु। तपाईँहरू चाहिँ भन्दाखेरि आफ्नो हामी एउटै कम्युनिटी हो, हामी एकअर्कामा मिलेर बस्नुपर्छ र तपाईँहरू एकदमै एकअर्कालाई एकदमै रेस्पेक्ट दिएर बस्नुहोस्। मलाई एउटा कुरा चाहिँ भन्नु मन लागेको, कहिले हाम्रो यङ जेनेरेसनमा हामी हट ब्लडेड हुन्छौँ अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ सोसियल मिडियामा ढुङ्गी चिजहरूले त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अरूलाई एफेक्टहरू गरिरहेको हुन्छ। त्यस्तोहरू छ भने अरू म सबै साथीहरूले यो चाहिँ म्यासेज गरिरहेको हुन्छ। हाम्रो मेलबर्नले पनि गर्नुहुन्छ, त्यसले गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो कम्युनिटी डिभिजन हुन्छ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ सबैजनाले हामीले चाहिँ अरूलाई कम्प्लेन नगर्नु, मिलेर बसेर हामी युनाइटेड गरौँ। अनि सुरत भाइले भेरी नाइसली अब उहाँले भन्नुभयो कि अब दाजु मलाई एकदम कल्चरल जेनरल ठुलो मान्छे भएर आवश्यकता छैन। हामीले भेरी सिम्पल हम्बल मलाई सबैजनासँग रेस्पेक्ट गर्नुपर्छ, सबैलाई चाहिँ भाइ दाजु भाइ अथवा रेस्पेक्ट गर्नुपर्छ। त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि मलाई रेस्पेक्ट गर्दैन। तपाईँहरूले पनि त्यो एउटा चाहिँ let's work together to united the strong community. And I would like to thank Member of Parliament. I think I need to get in the past too, and the Nepalese community is one of the fastest growing community, and this community is a pretty good community actually. Just in that we love peace, we love harmony. And just we are one of the most respected community in this multicultural community. So I would like to really thank you for all your support and the assistance that you have provided. And I wish you all the best. Again, be happy Australia A. Very thank you. You really did just a fantastic job, and you have been representing for the community as a president. I would like to thank you and congratulate you here for this special program you have organized. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Mr. Chandra Yonjan, for sharing a beautiful thoughts. Definitely, we are motivated to the cause. Thank you very much once again. So, the next part of the program will be our dance performance from our sister, the Nepalese sister, the beautiful dancer in Geelong community, Miss Vimala Dua. Thank you. And she is dancing in a very traditional and culturally Nepali song. So definitely you guys will enjoy and have fun. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prem already, for the beautiful performance. I couldn't stop my legs rolling when you were dancing. Definitely, I can hear some once more, even in my hearing. Yes? Okay. So I think you enjoyed the performance. Thank you. So the next part of the program will be like some good words shared from our NMC President Mr. Rajesh Acharya. I would like to invite him to share some thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, Shuraji. Thank you very much for such a generous introduction. Honorary Consulate General and Chief Guest of this program, Dr. Daju, Chandra, Daju. Chief Guest, a special guest, MP Libby, the President of Geelong Nepalese Association, Mr. Daju, Prem Kandel, NRNA Vice President, NMC Secretary Narayan Daju, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I wish to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today, and to pay my respect to the elders, past and present. And especially, thank you so much to Geelong Nepalese Association for your invitation to me and my family to be the part of this wonderful program. My name is Rajesh Acharya. It's not Rajesh Acharya, by the way, sorry. And I'm the President of Australian Nepalese Multicultural Center, known as ANMC. ANMC has been the very popular brand in the Nepalese community nowadays. It's a community organization established by Victorian Nepalese from Nepalese origin to create a Nepalese cultural center here in Victoria. Our journey of creating the cultural center will begin by building a Hindu temple and a Buddhist temple, along with the two temples. There will be a multicultural hall, and towards this end, we have recently. I'm very pleased to inform you, especially the Geelong community, that we recently purchased 15 acres of land with existing building on it, which is in northwest of Melbourne. I was just talking with Neeraj before. This is just 50 kilometers away from here, so it's not far away from for our Geelong community too. I believe that having a cultural center will promote multiculturalism and diversity in Australian society. Australia Day is also the day to talk about multiculturalism and diversity. That is one of the building blocks of contemporary Australia. For many of us, Australia became home by choice. We are very proud and privileged to become Australian because of the indefinite opportunity this country offers us. This is a country with liberal democracy where everyone is equal before law. We got the freedom to celebrate our culture and tradition, no matter where our story began from. On behalf of ANMC, which I represent, and on my personal behalf, I would like to wish you all a happy Australia Day. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and thank you all again.
Thank you, Rajesh Acharya, sir. And thank you for forgiving public misinterpretation. Thank you very much for that. And thank you for your beautiful thoughts. Thank you. Now I would like to invite our next guest over here, Mr. Prem Kandel, to share his thoughts from NRNA and Vice President. Thank you very much, sir. Prem, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Surajji. Chair of the program, Neeraj Karanjiji, chief guest, Chandra, special guest, Federal MP Libby, NMC President Rajesh Acharya ji, Secretary Tata the NRNA ICC member Narayan. Similarly, all the beautiful and fantastic artists and Sampurna जिल्लावासी नेपाली दाजुभाइ तथा बहिनीहरू, सर्वप्रथम I would like to say Happy Australia Day to every one of you. As you have written here, reflect, respect and celebrate. Especially Australia is made up of a part local, Aboriginal, and most of the population is overseas, as we are. जसरी हाम्रो बाबुबाजेहरू पहाडबाट तराई झर्नुहुन्थ्यो, त्यसै गरेर हाम्रो पालामा तराईबाट अथवा नेपालको जुनसुकै ठाउँबाट पनि अस्ट्रेलियाको विभिन्न ठाउँमा आउने गर्छौँ। यहाँ आएर बस्दै गर्दा अघि दाइहरूले भने जस्तै we have to be hardworking as we are. We are the third largest student sending nation in Australia, so we should be proud of this. And when we are different community group, we have to work collaboratively. We have to work together, as I said and others said. So we have to work together so as to mingle, so as to assimilate with the Australian community, and we have to give the identity, Nepalese identity, different identity to Australian community, and we have to contribute to make the great country greater. So once again, from my side and NRNA Australia side, I would like to thank you, Geelong Nepalese Association, to invite us, and thank you all. Good evening.
Thank you, Prem Kandel, sir. So definitely we are emphasizing the things that together we are, together we can. We can build the prosperous and harmony in the community. So we'll move to the next phase of the program. The next phase of the program will be the performance, again done by the Osnip trio, and it's a Maori song. It's a traditional song of Nepal. So please, I would like to welcome Osnip trio and this case, please. Thank you. for the beautiful performance. You guys were awesome. Thank you very much. So moving to the next part of the program, now we'd like to invite our chief guest, Ms. Libby from Corangamite. Come on the stage and share for some few words on that, please. Thank you.
I've got a very loud voice. Unaccustomed to public speaking as I am. I would just like to say thank you so much for welcoming me to your community. It is a real privilege to be with you. You've really given me such a warm welcome. I'd like to also thank those dancers who put all their energy and passion into that dance. It was very, very entertaining. I would like to say that it is important to me that I connect with my community, and you are my community in Corangamite. It is a real privilege, and I'd like to thank the Geelong Nepalese community and Narayan and all the dignitaries who are here today for your warmth and having me here. I would also like to acknowledge the First Nations people, the Wadawurrung people, where we meet today on their land. They are the longest continuous cultural group of people in the world, and it is really important that on this day, while we celebrate Australia Day, we realise that not everybody is happy, that there are some people that have suffered and been hurt by the arrival of white culture to this country. But it is important that we do celebrate our culture and we celebrate the diversity that we have in our country, and particularly in Corangamite. It has not particularly been a very diverse community in the past, but that is changing, and it is due to the Nepalese community and others who've come here to choose this area in which to live and to connect, and you bring so much to us as a nation in the culture, your beautiful dances, the food that you create, your cultural differences. You bring so much to us that we appreciate. And my job as your local member is to help the community to connect, to support you so that you can be your best. So if you need support and help, that is my role. I'm moving my office to Armstrong Creek because I want to be at the centre of the electorate. The electorate, you may or may not know, goes from Moollap, Leopold, right down to Queen's Cliff, down past Torquay, past Apollo Bay, along the Great Ocean Road towards the 12 Apostles, and then it goes inland to places like Ceres. It takes, and then back around to Dean's Marsh, Warn Ponds, Grovedale, and so part of Geelong as well. It's a big electorate, and it is so important that I connect with everyone. So again, my role is to offer help and support where I can, and I want you to know that. So my new office will be located on the Surf Coast Highway in the new Armstrong Creek's shopping centre. So you can always give me a call or drop by if you have something you want to share or discuss or you need help. So do bear that in mind. And as someone who was mayor before this, thank you for acknowledging that, of the Surf Coast Shire, I have spent many years working with communities. So do bear that in mind, and I would like to wish you a really fantastic Australia Day, a day where we come together and celebrate what we have together. And I hope that you have a lovely evening, and I look forward to being with you again at other times in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Libby, for sharing such a beautiful words, and definitely we're pretty assured that you'll be a great support to our community in the future. Thank you again. So apart from the next program now, our next thing is the acknowledgement to our old member who has just left our community because of our personal commitments. But definitely she has been working with us for such a long time and helping our community to grow bigger and better. So I would like to acknowledge Ms. Situ Shrest to come on the stage and Mr. Karanjit, Neeraj Karanjit to acknowledge Situ.
Thank you, Sunaji. Again, Situ Shrestha is our one of our greatest member of Geelong Nepalese community since 2016. She has been here since 2012, and she has served Geelong Nepalese Association as a secretary last year. So she couldn't quite give commitment for this coming year, so because of the personal commitment, so she has left us, but she's around with us. So because of his commitment, her support to the community, we'd like to acknowledge and then thank you, Situ, for her great support during the past 2 years, and we would like also to welcome her in the maybe next term to serve. And as you may not know, Situ is the Soil Protection Officer in Department of Health and Human Service. So this will be the great support for us to help community and children around in our community. So I will like to so maybe in the future I would like to see her in an executive team member to serve our community. Thank you, Situ, for your hard work, and I would like to
Thank you, Neeraj sir. Thank you, Situ. Thank you very much for your great service. Now, not last at least, but now I would like to say that our 2020 years was a great in the sense that we had a whole lot of years, keeping inside the house and doing, different other activities other than our nation. So during that period of time, our community people step up, helping community in a great way, restlessly. So we would like to acknowledge those helping members over here so that they can get motivated, we can get motivated, and our community can get motivated in the future and coming forward to help the community to grow stronger and better. So for that, I would like to invite again Mr. Neeraj sir and all the chief guests to provide the certificates of acknowledgement to all the members.
First of all, this certificate will be presented to those who had served our community in Geelong and Corangamite areas during the COVID period. As we all knew that the last year has been very, very difficult for all of us, and we have been doing some work in our community while people are scared of the COVID. There are some volunteers on the field who has done their commitment, their hard work. So we, as an appreciation, as a thank you, we are giving the token of love and appreciation certificate to those who has helped our community, and we will also remember those people in the coming days as well. So the first one will be the Sesna Rai Bandawa.
Thank you for serving community.
The second member of the community, Mr. Nepalese Shrestha. May I ask Nepalese Shrestha come on stage, please. Our next hero during COVID-19, Rajesh Acharya. Please come on. Mr. Navendra Avasti, please. Miss Usmi Kaujale. Mr. Chandra. certificate will be given to our two member of the community who has helped us during COVID-19, as well as our media department, our technology department. So I would like to call upon Mr. Naveen Naik on the stage. And last but not least, Mr. Umay Tulada. And this certificate will be handed to those who has helped us during our Australia Day celebration. Mrs. Bimala Duwal for her support to Geelong Nepalese. And the last, not the least, all the NEP Australia crews, I would like to call upon everyone on the stage at the certificate. Thank you.
Keep it up, guys. Nice done.
This is for Hiren Photography, who has helped us in this celebration. So I'd like to call
Thank you, Nirasan. Thank you, Libby. Thank you, Chandra. So now we are coming at the end of the program today. So before going to the dinner, we wanted to have one group photo with everyone, just to have a good memory for the future, please. Thank you very much. So I would like to invite everyone to come on the stage over here and have a group photo, please. Thank you. Please, everyone. Wait.